one-liners for you. Have you ever done hallucinogenics in a group and halfway through the trip you realise one of the people is a big psychiatric mess and a big problem? This happened to me one time. I was tripping with a whole group of people and everyone agreed and I had to go home. There are many micros in this world. There's a microwave, microaggression, a micro-penis. I was thinking of a Micro Jackson. My psychiatrist prescribed me Xanax, and he said before every session I need to give him 2 so he can deal with all of my problems. The Middle East is trying to create their own Hollywood film industry. They're starting with a classic remake of Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. Does an exorcist exercise in his spare time? Gay Dracula is not interested in sucking your blood? I studied a physiotherapy course and now everyone's saying I'm behaving really misogynistic. If children need to get a vaccine to go to school in America, then school shootings won't be the only shots they need to worry about. When I was on holiday, I visited a naval graveyard. It was a field full of belly buttons. Is it more socially unacceptable if the pedophile is bisexual? Because then no one's safe. People tell me I take things too seriously, so now when they're talking I lie on my side and I take things naturally. If any of you think these are my joke cards, they're not. They're just emotional support cards. Like, this one's a swastika. This one's just a cock and balls with some sperm. If you use a semicolon, does that mean you need to push twice as hard? I want to make a lesbian dating app. I'm going to call it LinkedIn. A girl was telling me, just by looking at the size of the guy's hands, you can work out how big his penis is. So I had an operation to make my hands bigger. I come from a very musical family. My mum sings, my cousin plays piano, and when I was little, my uncle played the fiddle, but no one's seen him since I was 12. The difference between casual cocaine use and hardcore addiction is a thin line. What do you call Bob Marley with a sandwich on his head? A breadlock rasta. What do you call Bob Marley with a sandwich and a walnut on his head? A nutty breadlock. Because of woke cancel culture, black bears will no longer be known as black bears, they'll be known as brown bears. Brown bears will now be known as POC bears, or people of colour bears, and polar bears, well fuck those white patriarchal pieces of shit. In Israel, jiu-jitsu is just called jitsu. I use a lot of drugs, but the 2 days after Christmas I always go cold turkey. Okay, I went to a paleontologist seminar, but they spent the whole time talking about homos, so I left. A Chinese Black Lives Matter activist gate crashed a funeral and shouted, "I can't breathe!" I bought a pair of sunglasses, and on the inside it said "Made in Spain," and every day between 3 and 5 they stopped working. Good for you. The artist formerly known as Prince, Andrew. Okay, I'm going to end with a song. The song's about necrophilia. If any of you know the words, feel free to sing along. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, baby, I know it. You lost
that love and
That is
fear.
living feeling, isn't it?